And we are rolling. Welcome to another episode of the illustrious, award-winning, probably never going to win an award podcast, the Kayfabe Cowboys podcast. Here we are, black men that love wrestling, and tonight we have a guest that's on the screen tonight. Mr. Nado, the jack of all trades, Mr. Locker Room himself, Mr. Entrepreneur extraordinaire, Mr. Turntables, but will bust that shit over your head if you say the wrong thing, and he will turn heel on you in a second. Nonetheless, hey, brother Nado, say what's up to the folks, man.
Hello. Thank y'all. I've been watching the podcast. You know, I'm a wrestling fanatic. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say a guru because, leave that up to GA, but thank y'all so much for inviting me. Thank y'all so much for having me. Like I said, I'm been in my home for a few weeks now, for y'all that don't know, but thank y'all so much. I truly appreciate it. And I don't hit people.
Yeah. At the last second.
I'm going to change
it. Yeah, let that man chill. He just kicked out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hey, kicked out, eyes open, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
let's get that man.
Hey, you know when somebody taking a pen, they got their eyes open. They know they ain't taking.
Nado, hopefully your takes aren't trash.
Eyes open.
I saw you was talking a lot of trash.
1.5.
And I feel like your takes might be
on the screen.
very trash. Excuse me?
Listen, if it was somebody else, now
that's what I'm here for.
You ain't be making me mad. You make me furious. We don't even say nothing about you.
Hold on, I've never said that. I've never said
the indie guy that
let's go ahead and get into it.
Week. Like what? Like
let's go ahead and get into it.
He's a Jinder Mahal fan. He's a Jinder Mahal fan.
Next up, let me get through the introductions and then look.
It got real quick. Sorry about that.
We could go full war games once I get through this. Next up on the screen, we have wrestling historian, Mr. Mixologist himself, the legend, Brother Nicholas. Say what's up to the folks, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I finally have a tag team partner here with me today. So it's about to go down.
First of all, Nado was my tag team partner far before this, many years ago.
You were see. Okay, wait, hold on. You living in the past now.
Hey,
okay.
We were the Steiner brothers on the strip. So like
real life.
Hey,
real life.
Hey, we're gonna leave the past in the past.
Okay,
we're not talking about. We're talking about.
It's a new day.
Change.
Yes, it is. Okay. All right. And lastly, but certainly not least, the person that runs the tech, the audio, the visuals, that has the platform that has us looking amazing, glowing, and beautiful. This is the entrepreneur, the man who is running a multi-billion-dollar
How y'all fellas?
Digital marketing brand. This is Brother Rashad, a.k.a. Sunken Shad. Speak to the folks.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate it. I'm just ready to have a good podcast. I feel like last week was a great one. You know what I'm saying? The numbers kind of prove that. This week is going to be even better, I guess if GA and Nado's on teams, then me and my bestie are on teams. We got to hug it out. Me and Nick are like the new day before the heel turn. So, we all good over here, yeah. But let's get to it, though.
All right. So for those of you who are watching, this is not a filter that we have on the screen right now. This is the Kayfabe Cowboy Year-End Awards Special. As you can see, myself, Shad, and Nick are dressed to the nines in our tuxedo t-shirts. We flew Brother Nado in to be a special guest on this episode. And when the special guests come in, he's dripped in the designer that he plans on wearing. So we're corporate guys, but he's a man from the industry. So you know what I mean? He's giving us the best of the most recent of fashion. And if you tap into Locker Room, you can see that this man is a fashion guru. So what we're gonna
GA, which Locker Room though? Because it's like 7, 8 of them mugs.
Multiple locker rooms.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And before you go any further, I just want to say I'm a Newport News native. So I'm excited about that.
We count on the days.
Hey man, listen. It's about to be some good times in Newport News. Shout out to Vic.
Hey, we take a trip over to Newport News, man. Maybe I could buy me a vintage wrestling shirt out of the stock. You know what I mean?
We got them.
Say less.
I'm ready. All right, so I'm gonna kick it to Shad, the man that actually runs the teleprompter.
All right, so since this is the inaugural Kayfabe
Awards, we're gonna make magic.
We have probably about 7 or 8 topics or categories, that we're gonna kind of run through. Do you guys want to hit some hot takes first, or do you all want to just get straight into the awards? Like, it's on y'all.
I think it's gonna be hot takes throughout the picks, so I feel like we can just. There's going to be some hot takes.
Okay.
We have everybody here, so there's going to be some hot takes in between.
So some of the categories that we have. Let me just kind of like.
Here we go.
Just putting that out.
I'm gonna take.
We can do that. We can do that.
Whoa!
I got one locked and loaded for y'all. So let's get into it.
Icebreaker today?
So not at all. You know, I'm better than that. I'm like
sure
supreme content creator, so you know how to do this. So first icebreaker question is, who is somebody that's up and coming who, based off of their 2024, deserves a WrestleMania slot?
That's tough.
So that would be my rookie of the year. They haven't really earned it yet. That one up.
Yeah, that'll be because we do have a rookie of the year.
Yeah, that'd be my rookie of the year. The person I would pick is my rookie of the year.
Yeah,
it don't necessarily got to be a rookie, but somebody who might have
I'm not gonna
who wasn't on the card last year, who might earn their way onto a card this year. No.
Okay. So not a new guy, just a guy that deserves.
Dang, because I'm trying to stay away from somebody that's on my list,
right?
But somebody that's been like really putting in good work right now, and it could probably be somebody that could get on. I would say a dope ass pre-show match. I would have to go with Javon Evans from NXT.
Dope.
Just because they can put him in a match with any like he had a hell of a match with Randy Orton on NXT, even though he botched part of the finish. But I mean, he's dude's 20 years old, and Randy bigged him up.
I think my person, just so I could throw it out there, and I feel like none of y'all are gonna say this, but it's probably the most obvious person.
If I had to pick,
is Mr. Solo Sikoa. So since he is somebody who hasn't had a one-on-one match or any match on WrestleMania, but he's probably had the biggest year he possibly could ever have in 2024, I feel like it's only right that he gets on the WrestleMania card, which I feel like he is, but I just don't know where they're going to put him at. But he definitely deserves to be up there.
I feel like
deserves his production, but his in-ring, I don't know.
And not to argue early, I feel like there's a lot of bloodline members that deserve it before. There's another bloodline member that deserves it way before
relax,
him
brother,
already.
Relax.
That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to calm down, but there's a bloodline. All right.
Hey, tag me in.
But as the leader of that faction, and who's had main event matches throughout the year, he deserves at least a slot on the Mania card.
On the card, yeah.
He's done some of the best work of his career, but also the president doesn't run the country, so he might be the leader of the bloodline, but he damn sure don't run the bloodline.
If I'm gonna throw somebody out there, I'm gonna go ahead and just say my boy. I've been riding with him for the whole year, Montez. Like, I think it's his time to get a singles push, and a Mania win would do that.
Who you got, Nado?
Yeah, I can't do it. Like I said, it's my rookie of the year.
Okay.
It's my rookie of the year, so I ain't gonna give it to him. Yeah, it's my rookie of the year.
Lord, we lost Shad again. He done faded to black.
Well, while he fades, we'll go ahead and just kind of give the ground rules. We've got a couple categories that we're going to go into. We're going to give our opinions, and then we're going to debate and come to a consensus agreement, hopefully, about said categories. Now, we're going to do this, card style. One of us will go, the other will go, and then we're going to have to prove why. That's kind of how this is going to take place. So we got a couple different categories. They were done by Shad, and I think these were fantastic.
It's a good picks.
It had a lot of things where I'm like, I have an answer, but I have a caveat. Per usual. I can never just give y'all one answer. So I'm trying to stall at this point. But let's see what. No, not back yet.
Yeah, I'm about it.
There we go.
Oh, we got two shots on the screen right now.
Okay. Let me change this up.
Dog, this dude is so fancy.
All right, should be straight now. I think I was trying to do it from my desktop, and that joint was giving me problems, so I switched it over.
No, it's hold on. There it is. It was fuzzy for a second. But before we go into it, though, last week's show was fantastic, but we skipped over some of the things that took place. Real quick, I just want to ask y'all's opinion on the PLE that was not a PLE last Saturday.
So, main event?
Saturday night main event.
I feel like it was great.
It was okay.
Yeah, I think it was okay. The one thing that stood out to me that is like kind of like mind-boggling with this whole Kevin Owens thing is I don't get why they put all the major moments, they don't show them on TV.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I just don't understand. Everything else is good.
I think it's a internet ploy to get you to the website, to get you, because if you notice, they keep saying how many views something got on socials. If they put it online, they don't get that view count. So all I have to do is throw it on the YouTube or throw it on the TikTok, and now they're getting paid on top of that. I think that's kind of the mindset of it.
And I feel like the Kevin Owens thing, the only thing that bothers me, Kevin Owens is a great heel, like now, like going into that heel. But it's like we all know it's not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get Randy Orton to come back. You're not gonna get. You're not giving Kevin Owens a WrestleMania or a SummerSlam. So it's like, what are we doing here? Let's create the real beef. And I get it. Like I said, you got to build it up because right now Randy's out and all that. But it's like, we know what's up. Like it's just so predictable. Like you're gonna shoot Kevin Owens away like you always do, and it sucks because Kevin Owens is a funny ass heel.
Yeah, and they have to protect Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Cause and another reason why I think they pull all those angles with him and it's off of air is because they don't want KO to be cheered when he takes out the babyface champion. Because if you saw like the social media clips, the fans were cheering. They were saying one more time, like you deserve it. You know what I mean? So they don't want that to happen on air because all their money is invested in Cody Rhodes being the white meat babyface of the company.
Well, can we talk about that? How they're making Cody look weak even in wins?
Man, Cody making himself look weak, but
Cody was weak when he first came back.
I mean,
I wasn't one of the ones cheering. I can tell you that much.
I've always said that he was better as a contender than the champion.
But when I said that, that the money was in the chase, I was the bad guy on the pod.
I feel like the best thing about Cody Rhodes is we're gonna get Cody Rhodes every week. We don't get that with another champion.
Right.
He's the new John Cena.
Yeah, basically, he's the new. That's what they needed to fill, and it's like Roman Reigns was doing that, like anybody else, any other champion was doing that. But with Cody Rhodes, like I said, when he won, everybody was like, "Oh my god!" And a couple tears rolled down. I was like, "This is some BS. Like, get me out of here."
My only issue with Cody Rhodes is that outside of this KO storyline, they haven't really gave him any storyline that's about him that he could actually lose or he's against somebody that's credible. I feel like if they would have had this story back in like June or July, y'all would probably be saying something a little bit differently.
Yeah, but would you say he needs the bloodline?
Nah.
Don't trigger GA with that, please.
No, not at all.
Please don't trigger GA.
Well, I'm triggered. Like my tag team partner is organically showing himself right now.
Would you not say he needs the bloodline? Like I'm saying, what was his biggest pop? The bloodline? Sure. Or when he went overseas and they just cheered because they had something there. Yeah, they got the biggest pop.
But I'm just saying he hasn't been given anything though to kind of work with outside of this KO joint. Because now the KO joint is like, yo, everybody's kind of into the storyline. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're wrong. I mean, excuse me. My bad. Oh, I jumped out there. I want to say you're wrong. That is your opinion. My fault. I almost grabbed my turntable. I would say every time he works somebody, all right, get the match over with. Like, in ring, it's amazing. He's good at what he does. First of all, the tattoo bothers the hell out of me. Give the belt back to who it belongs to. And then the only way your biggest pop was when you went overseas and they were just desperate for any type of wrestling. It's like when we give him NFL across on the other side. Yeah. That's the only reason it pops that way.
Enjoyed his matches with Melo, though. I ain't gonna hold you. Those are decent matches.
I said that inside ring is great. The tattoo is disgusting.
You probably got a trash tattoo, though.
That is a trash. He said it himself, though.
No, I said you probably have a trash tattoo.
But all right, so
I got coconut on my foot in Puerto Rico, drunk as hell. Yeah, for sure. I didn't get a shield on my neck.
But the thing is, though, even in the match with Melo, it highlighted like how slow he is in the ring. Mm-hmm. You got Carmelo, who's a very fluid mover. He gets in and out of moves real quick. And Cody Rhodes is like tiptoeing to get to his move.
Cody damn near 40. It gets
like that. Going fast. Cody Rhodes getting a check. Sir, you know what? Yeah. That man, look, you could have all that.
I mean, I get it. But I'm saying like he ain't doing no, no suicide dives or no shit like that. But his moves.
This is what you want, huh? We love you, Cody, huh? You want this guy, huh? You can't have that guy. I see what
but anyway, I hold on. Because I could talk all night about my disdain for Cody Rhodes.
Though. When I asked y'all about the PLE that wasn't a PLE, y'all went straight to Cody. I wanted to talk about Chelsea.
Go ahead.
And how she is the inaugural, what is it, women's...
IC champ? No, U.S. champion.
U.S. champ. which is a belt that her husband won for the men. So I think they're the first couple to ever, obviously, the first couple to ever both win those belts. But that match was dope. Her outfit, where she had the one leg out for her husband.
She paid homage to her husband. Yeah, I love it.
But what I don't like in that match is how WWE did not give Michin a lot of show for that jacket she had on. Shouting out Virginia Union.
I ain't noticed she went to Union.
That jacket was fire, and they should have showed more angles of that.
I didn't peep that.
It was.
Yeah, fire. I don't think I saw that part.
Yeah, so
exactly, that's the point.
Mia Yim went to Virginia Union, so she came out in her Union Letterman, in the entrance. That shit was fucking crazy. And then and she's been posting pictures online of when she was at Union or whatever. I think she played volleyball there, I believe.
Okay, but that I thought that was dope. But as a whole, I think I'll give it a C. I'll give it a C. Wasn't super impressed. Everything was predictable.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
What's the?
That's a good one.
You said what?
I said Pat McAfee was back. Go ahead.
Hey,
man.
That might have been the biggest pop of the night for me. And I enjoyed Jesse still being a hater.
The body.
Yeah, he just, is Cody gonna cheat and use the chair? I mean, I would too, but whatever.
I could have You just showed him at the front and kept him moving.
I feel like he was going to say something like racist or something the whole night, and I kept listening to him almost slip up and say something that would get him canceled, but he made it through the night. Good job, Jesse.
Not Jesse Smollett might do that, not Jesse the Body Ventura.
Jesse Smollett.
There was a couple moments where I was like, he's going to say the N-word or something.
A lot.
I just knew he was going to slip up. I felt it coming, because he was going to Liv a lot. He was like, ooh, did you see Liv and how she walked? I was like, hey, man, you're doing a lot. Relax a little bit before you get canceled.
Yeah, Unc.
Yeah. Hey, Sha, all right, so what we got first on these awards, baby?
All right, so I feel like we can kind of just start low and just kind of, make our way. So the first category that we have is Breakout Star of the Year. So this would be your classic most improved, pretty much. If this was like NBA.
Most improved.
All right, so let me go to my. So what's the order you want to go? Like you want to go in a snake order, or like you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4 each time? Like how you want to?
We can go 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. So who? All right. So what? So who's going first?
I'll start. It's fine with that.
Okay.
All right. So my breakout star of the year, we just mentioned her a little bit, Chelsea Green. I feel like she carried a lot of the matches and a lot of the stories that she was involved in or adjacent to. The trash can thing, she did a great job. The Money in the Bank match. I think that she's just done a lot this year, and I think that that's why she was rewarded with the title. She's done a lot. And yeah, I definitely give her a certificate to say most improved. And I'd give her something else too.
Pause.
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
Well, I guess that wouldn't be pause. I mean, because I ain't mad at it.
I mean, based off the picture I sent you earlier, you ain't mad at it either. Pause.
Whoa.
Of Chelsea.
Hey, that sounds. Yo.
Clarify that, bro.
Hey,
yeah, that was my mistake.
Hey, yo, big
Nado,
time.
Nado. I know. Just.
All right. So I'm 2.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
All right.
Now let's let the other team go first.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'll hop in. Mine is Mr. Big Bronson Reed. So pretty much, I feel like he was kind of like last year. He was chilling, like doing basic stuff. But in his first half of the year was pretty meh to begin with as well. But I feel like once he did those 6 or 7 tsunami splashes on Seth Rollins, his stock went through the roof, baby. So like he went from like being a bottom tier to somebody who I feel like could be world champion like in the next couple of months. I mean, outside of him being hurt. But I feel like his stock just rose the most. So that's the person I choose for breakout star of the year.
All right, so we got it's Nick, Shad, Nado, and me.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
So I'm going with the word improved. I'm going with someone that went from hated her on the mic. I hated her in the ring. The only thing that I liked was her homage to the family, but Nia Jax.
Okay.
Okay.
Her mic game in the since her return has been, I wouldn't say phenomenal, but a B+.
It's definitely improved.
F before she left. So whatever happened in that injury, whoever she started dating that made her happy, love him. But yeah, I got to go with Nia Jax just because, like I said, the mic improvement, her having a belt, like when she was a contender for the belt before, I was like, I hate this. I don't want to see this. Turn the TV off. It's bathroom break. Now, like, I'm in tuned. And like I said, her homage to the family and not needing to rely on those things that she's related to actually show us who she is. Because I believe that's what they tried at first. Now, Mike, just even her teaming up with people before, it was like a solo thing, like where it's just her. Now it's like she's working well with others. Her matches have gone tremendously.
I think even them giving her like a solid finisher has helped her a lot. Because I feel like in her first run, I couldn't even tell you what her finisher was a leg drop or whatever.
It was a leg drop.
Yeah. It was the time to turn the TV off, to go use the bathroom and get drinks.
Right.
Whatever you need.
I think a lot of why they gave her that finisher now is because not the body shame, but like she lost some weight. She got in better shape. She can move better now. So I think she's a safer wrestler, and she can actually perform that move without hurting somebody.
That's what I was gonna say. She's safer.
If you look at matches from 3 years ago to you look at her matches this year, it's like night and day. And this is not the same wrestler that got signed just because of her family. This is a wrestler that deserves to be.
I like that pick. I just feel like she went from an F to a C.
You're a hater.
That's a big.
You want your little green girl to be sending pics to win. I see that. I feel that. It's all right.
Hey,
it's GA's fault that I even started paying attention to.
Hey, if you went from an F to a C in a class, you're passing. You know what I'm saying?
You're true. Hey, listen, it's not a bad. When he said it, I said that's not a bad pick.
To jump 2 letter grades, that is a hell of an improvement.
Hey, listen.
All right. So for me, let me put my shades on to get my pick in.
The expensive ones, okay.
So you know what I mean. So the gorgeous ones with the breakout star pick, we're gonna go with from the island of Tsunami, Big Bronson Reed. Let's go. The man made himself a star this year. Like nobody was checking for Bronson Reed prior to this. He came back. He put himself into the spotlight. He said, I'd be damned if I get released again without y'all seeing what I can do. Big Bronson Reed.
Nick, you ready?
So I got one question for you though.
Yes.
He's been dope for the past 3-4 months though.
Why? Nick, why, Nick? Why is he been dope? Because of Seth Rollins. Because of the bloodline.
My only issue with the
he also had some bangers with Braun Strowman.
Yo, because that
if somebody close to fire, he's gonna burn.
But that match that he had with Braun Strowman was in contention for my match of the year just because it was like unconventional. Like I love that shit,
the only
man.
Reason. But hold
Big Bronson Reed, baby.
My only issue with the Bronson Reed pick, and I feel like it's already two to 4. Yeah. But here's the thing. I just don't like when somebody goes from being, and I won't say he was a jobber. I won't ever say that. But you go from losing matches to all of a sudden being invincible. That's just my thing where I'm just like, where's the progression? It went from 0 to 100, which is, I get that's, but it's like, it's not believable.
But he got released and came back. When he came back, they were making him credible when he got back. So he was losing a shitload of stuff before he got released. Then when he came back, they presented him different.
When did he come back? Just a question.
He came back like last year around this time, I think.
Okay. All right.
And I feel like when he came back, he was losing matches, but it wasn't like he was getting his ass whooped. He was like getting rolled up or stuff like that. And I don't feel like he lost that many matches in the first part of the year.
He lost matches to those guys that they were putting over. So they were
I mean, it's not a bad pick. I just, again, for me, it's just how all of a sudden you're just invincible. You're going through trucks, you waking up, you taking the big boot, and just getting like.
The same could be said about Chelsea. Chelsea was taking mad L's.
This is a pick that I'm not mad at.
Chelsea's still taking mad L's though.
Yeah, Chelsea. Oh yeah, Chelsea took mad L's. But when Chelsea was in a match, you knew it. She made sure she did something. Even when she had those squash matches with Jade.
You say the same thing about Bronson Reed.
But you're talking about Jade. That's this year. And I'm talking about Bronson Reed. That's this year. Like
I believed that Chelsea was going to lose all of the matches she lost.
Yo.
But with Bronson, he could have won those matches that he actually lost, though.
Yeah, they were very good matches.
Pick, and if that's what we go with for the awards, I'm not going to throw a fit about it. I just really think that if we look at the year in totality, Bronson Reed became relevant recently.
So did Chelsea.
Very relevant.
No, Chelsea's been carrying matches even without winning. Now you know that.
I think Bronson went from if we going from your previous analogy, he went from a D to maybe like a strong B plus A minus though.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, listen, you're not wrong there. So if that's the case for him, what do y'all think Chelsea went with? And then we'll do Nado's pick. If he went from Bronson went from a D to an A, where did Chelsea go from?
I don't think Chelsea was ever bad though. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think so.
She was bad. Most improved. Chelsea was never. When was Chelsea? She was losing matches, but when was she ever bad? When do you say, man, she's horrible? We never say that about her.
Yeah, and just like Bronson was never bad in the ring. He was
cut to the point where it's like you're not even on the team, and then you come back and become. Like I said, I agree with y'all. Pick.
Okay, there we go.
So we locked in for a winner. Bronson Reed.
Big Bronson Reed.
That weird ass thing he do when he stomp and do this shit.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Hey, fantastic.
He can't come on stage to accept this award currently, so unfortunately.
Hey man, he's accepting this award remotely.
Yeah.
They already sent it to his house. Like
he definitely belonged in the War Games match. He wasn't an add-on that messed anything up. I can't say the same about other War Games matches.
And he got that same Pacific Islander blood in him, so you know it fits.
Samoan adjacent.
Yeah, Polynesian, little New Zealand.
He Polynesian sauce.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's some good sauce too.
All right, so I feel like the next one we can kind of go to entrance of the year. Oh. And so for this one, it's not who has like the best like everyday entrance, but who had that one entrance on that one show that stood out. Y'all got something for that?
I got 3.
All right, Nick, what you got?
I got 3.
You got to pick one though. You got to pick one.
Let's just give one and then give you honorable mentions later.
Yeah.
All right, bet. It would be crazy if one of my honorable mentions actually would have won. All right, so if I'm gonna pick one, I'm gonna go Seth at Mania. Damn.
Which one? He had 2 entrances though.
With the feathers and the band and all of that before his match that he unfortunately lost.
Yeah, like when he came out like fucking Adam Rose. With the rosebuds behind him. Okay.
I think I was coming up here to say that we were tag team partners and we was going to do this and that, but that was a horrible pick.
I had to.
That was so bad.
Hold on.
Like, there's like 6 above that one, maybe more.
I'm a sucker for the aesthetics, like to see all of those people in the line.
Okay, got it.
The pomp and circumstance.
I mean, listen, you know, I'm a cheetah print guy. You give me feathers, even. Hey, come on, man.
Yeah, that was horrible. That was a horrible pick.
Okay, I'm not
gonna wait till we start analyzing each other's pick. That was bad.
Hey, Shaw, your camera went out, baby.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure it out now.
Gato.
Yeah.
All right, my bad.
Shaw, please don't say the same pick. Please.
No. Mine is kind of, I feel like it's a popular one that a lot of people might say. It's Jey Uso from Backlash. Like, just the way that he kind of had the crowd rocking with the lights and everything. I felt like he was up there rocking for like a good 5 minutes. Like,
that was amazing.
Yeah, I feel like it was amazing. I have an honorable mention, but I feel like I'm going to save that for later. But my go-to one is the Jey Uso one.
I do have one question. I know it's not that part.
Nick was offended. He said, "You didn't call mine's trash."
No, that to me, you know what? Never mind. I'll wait. Go ahead.
All right, it's on you, Nado.
It's on me?
Yeah.
So listen to me. When I said I wanted to come here prepared, I went and did my TikToks with my Instagram. My girl was in here, she took the day off from work, and she's in here like, "You gonna watch wrestling all day?" I'm like, "Yes." She in the room right now, like, all right. But listen, I prepared, and I said, Jey Uso, of course. Of course it's Jey Uso. That's what I had in my head.
As you should.
Nothing better than that. For some reason, the Bad Bunny entrance popped in my head, but that was last year.
But that was last year. That would have been mine. If it was,
yeah.
So I'm like, Jey Uso, of course. Who had a better entrance? Then, of course, there's another one that popped up. But then I started looking up entrances, this and that. Like, and y'all might hate me for this, because like I said, we WWE guys. Bryan Danielson. All in. I don't know if you've seen this.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen this.
I've seen it.
You talking about the Final Countdown joint?
Final Countdown. Let me explain why.
Are we only doing WWE though, or
are we sticking to WWE? Because
we never said.
And that's what I said.
I mean, well, we are a WWE podcast though.
Are we? All right.
Yeah.
So I'm going.
But that entrance was fire, because I feel like if we open it up all the way across the board, it's like it's.
And I went back and forth with those two because one, his family. It's like when you kiss your husband and your kids, or your wife and your kids, it gets me every time.
Yeah.
And then just the actual is an actual song. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, you got these people singing it, but we'll go with Jey Uso if we want WWE.
So Bad Blood?
Yeah.
That was not Bad Blood, was it?
That was Backlash.
Backlash, excuse me.
And so my pick ain't even gonna matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm already voted out. So I had two that I've been waffling back and forth with.
Backlash.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
His Backlash shit was fire.
Yeah.
It's like 6 minutes long.
So I'm gonna go with something just out of something that really hit me in the heart because I really love this dude and I love what he's doing right now. How they're presenting him. I got to go with Shinsuke Nakamura's entrance at Survivor Series.
That was on my list.
Yeah.
Because it was simple, it was straightforward. Like, we're gonna have you backlit. We're gonna present you as a badass samurai. Like, the remix of the music, it was crazy. He had one music on SmackDown Friday night, then Saturday at Survivor Series they remixed it and it was something different and it was more mage. Like, yeah. So that's me. That whole presentation, how he was just presented as like this mythical figure walking down the aisle. I got to go. Like, it was no pyro, it was no flashing lights, no nothing. Like, I'm gonna come out here and I'm just gonna kick ass and I'm gonna take the belt and go home.
Okay.
All right, so let me jump in real quick though.
Go ahead.
First off, Shinsuke was actually number 1 on my list. I just felt like it was too recent. So if I had to pick out of the ones that we're talking about, I'm picking Shin. Backlash, I just watched a clip of it. That joint was dope. However, that was a regular entrance in a different country, so they did more. And I think that added to the appeal.
It don't matter, but it's one off though.
It's a one-off joint.
It's a one-off joint, but it's his regular entrance to me. It's his regular entrance. It was fire, but if he'd have did that same entrance in Texas,
it pops there too.
Not like that.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
but on the same side, if Bad Bunny from last year did that entrance in Milwaukee, it wouldn't hit that same.
You're right.
It wouldn't. They don't know they don't know the language.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I would have been
happy. It's a location thing. Everything went up as far as the appeal of it overseas. So
yeah, the whole Backlash. Look at Randy Orton's entrance. I had that on my list.
Yeah,
I had a Roman at
Bad Blood
in Atlanta. That was on my list too.
That was my honorable mention.
Yeah, the fact that he shit on Cody's entrance right after it and had a chorus. So
because he's the face of the company. Like, fuck who they got the belt on. He's the face of the company.
You are correct. So my vote, based off of this, I'm gonna go with Shinsuke. It was unique. It was simple. They got the camera angles right. They had them back.
Did you switch your pick?
Because
your pick was that bad. You got to switch your pick. No. We can't do that, big dog.
No, we got to vote on the ones that we discussed.
Hey, the picks are already in, baby. The picks are in. You can't switch.
You said we can discuss this, right? We had to.
Yeah, but you can't switch your pick though.
If we're discussing, okay, and please forgive me for getting this wrong. If we're discussing and debating, I go, okay, I agree with you. I'm not switching my pick. I'm saying I agree with you.
Okay. So
okay.
Yeah. I'm saying if I got to take mine out because I'm not getting no votes.
Now we got to agree on one.
Okay,
that's what I'm doing.
All right, so we got Jey Uso from Backlash and then Shinsuke from Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Which one is the most impactful?
Because this is your pick. Are you sticking or are you going?
I gotta stick with my pick simply because, like, I was expecting the crowd to go ape shit for Jey Uso.
Yes,
but I was not expecting the presentation that they were gonna give Shinsuke Nakamura.
Correct.
I was, because I mean Shinsuke's had some badass entrances before, but the way that they did this and the simplicity of it is what really did it for me. He didn't have to come through the crowd. He didn't need pyro. He didn't need a whole bunch of special effects. We're gonna put this red moon up behind him, and he's just gonna walk out, and he's just gonna be a shadow, and he's gonna come out and just whoop ass.
And the fact he had 2 different musics and that face mask, it was crazy. Like you got to get all of that.
And the samurai helmet, that shit was crazy.
So let me ask you a question real quick. So as we debating this, why was Bad Bunny sticks out to you so much? Because what?
But because the crowd. Like, I mean, when that gun cocked, the crowd went crazy.
Hold on, now, Nado, I see what you're doing, but you also have to look at where you are. It should have went off in Puerto Rico, like you said. That same entrance in Milwaukee doesn't do that.
And can I throw in this point?
Mr. Bad Pick. Let me finish my answer.
Go ahead.
My bad, not you. I was talking about Mr. Bad Pick in the corner. So you said the crowd, right? That was the reason that Bad Bunny, no matter where it was, Bad Bunny's entrance was so great because of what?
The crowd, yeah.
The crowd.
And then there was no crowd participation in your entrance.
You know what? I can, just because of like how grand it was, like I can accept that Shinsuke had the second best. I can accept it because Jey Uso's entrance was I mean that shit was crazy. Like crazy. and that was yeah, so he wasn't even the IC title on he wasn't even the IC champion
yet.
Him. It was just him. Yeah. So you know what? It's just me, Oos. You know what? I can concede. I can go with Jay. With Jay.
If we're giving my concession speech, I just want to say, great job. But you also have to look at the person. They don't like Shinsuke. So he's never gonna get a pop like Jay. I'm just saying. Great entrance though. I just watched it. I forgot about it.
His character is not gonna get a pop because he's a heel now.
That's my point. You'll never have a crowd in your hand
when Shinsuke first came into WWE system through NXT and when he came up on the main roster, he got a huge pop. But Vince fumbled all the momentum he had. How the fuck how you let this nigga win the Royal Rumble and then shit on him after that? Like that's what I didn't get. But
Okay. So we got entrance of the year being
it's just me, Us.
Okay. Jey Uso at Backlash.
But Roman on Bad Blood was definitely on my list too.
Damn. All right. Y'all can still hear me, right?
Yeah, I can see you. We can hear you.
Yeah. My joint kind of like overheating, so
we should segue right now into the next one.
You got something you want to go with?
Yeah. So if we're going off that same vein of entrance of the year, because of who won, let's go into male wrestler of the year.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I'm first.
You have to go first again? All right.
Matter of fact, let's reverse it. So let's go backwards. So
snake order. So it would be me. It'd be me,
you.
Then Nado, then Shad, then you. All right. So for me, my male wrestler of the year, it's sticking with the entrance, man. I'm going Jey Uso. Male wrestler of the year.
And that's it. Just
yeah, I ain't got a whole bunch of no flips, just fists. Jey Uso. That's
no flippy shit. Okay.
No
Nado?
flippy shit.
Male wrestler of the year, Drew.
Okay.
Ooh. I didn't see that. I
didn't see that one coming.
Nobody see that one coming. But who does everybody dislike? Who has all the main events outside of the bloodline? Who? The rivalries. You hate to love him. And so I just got to go with him. The matches are A1.
I love Drew.
The matches are A1, whoever he's fighting. It could be somebody from down there or somebody from up here. Whoever he's fighting. And you could plug him in any single where. He does amazing.
I got Drew in another one of my picks.
Does he have a pop like some other wrestlers? Absolutely not. But even just him coming back now, you're like, okay, where are they going to put him at?
I ain't mad at it.
That's a damn good pick.
Drew.
I ain't mad at it.
Drew's been my favorite ever since he said I can't say that. He said crisscross applesauce on the announce table talking trash.
Yeah. All right, Shad.
Yeah, mine would have to be the world heavyweight champion. Oh, no, the WWE heavyweight champion, Mr. Cody Raheem Rhodes.
All right, I'm not.
And for me, For me, he has just been the person that carried the whole company on his back. Roman Reigns was gone for like 6 months, and then Cody held the title, the company, shows all on his back. He goes to all the press. He does everything. He has good matches.
You haven't argued yet. That's why you did that. You said, we need some spice, some sazon.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Add some adobo when I didn't need to add it. Why would you say that? Cody Rhodes?
Cody Rhodes.
American whatever Nightmare?
The American Nightmare is the male wrestler of the year.
All right, man. So there's explanation behind this. Like there's proof in the pudding, right? And something.
This is
horrible. I thought we were friends.
Disappointing.
I don't know why you thought you should never.
Cody?
Very disappointing.
Yeah. I just want to turn my camera off. My male wrestler of the year decided to leave the company for 2 weeks. Was taken off the website. Walked away from his family because he said, "It's just me, Oos."
It's just me, Oos.
Day one-ish. You have to look at the trajectory of this particular individual. I'll give you one of his promos. I bet you can tell the difference between us now.
Mm-hmm.
And he meant it. That man, even though I feel like they screwed him out of the IC title a little bit too fast, got his first singles championship, had the crowd eating out his hand, got Michael Cole yeeting everywhere. It's just me, Oos.
Hey, the thing is, I don't really think he needed the title. I think his momentum and his overall presentation is bigger than the IC title right now.
He didn't need it, but it's good to shut Rikishi up off of on X or Twitter.
If they're gonna give him a title, they don't want a big boy titles.
Mm-hmm. Say that again.
If they're gonna give him a title, it needs to be with big boy title.
I think he needed the IC title. I feel like he could get that championship again and hold it for a little while.
Get Cody Rhodes title. That's what we need to go get.
Nah.
That would be crazy.
He ain't ready for that level yet.
Somebody need to get.
No, he not gonna get Cody's title because they were a tag team. That's gonna be a little weird trying to separate.
Who can? I hope he kicked Cody Rhodes in the dick. Hey,
relax. Wow, jeez. That's my wrestler of the year is Jey Uso. My backup had to be Roman Reigns because you saw how SmackDown went to ass after he lost his title, trying to make Cody the face of SmackDown did not work in my opinion. So that it was Smo and Blood that is gonna be my wrestler of the year. So we have 50%. So Shad, you're wrong. So just say Jey Uso so we can get out of here.
Well, actually, if we voting, it's you and me. So if me and you go say what our picks,
because Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes. All
right. So, Nado said Jay, wrestler of the year. Congratulations, Jey Uso.
Okay, that's cool.
Male wrestler of the year. Excuse me.
That's cool. I'm with it.
So are we going right across the hall now to the other locker room? Female wrestler of the year.
Might as well.
And we'll keep that same reverse snake this time. We'll do two.
Okay. All right. So for me, my female wrestler of the year, she got put in a dumpster. She had to endure a lot of things to get to where she is. But my female wrestler of the year is the inaugural, the first ever women's United States champion, the one, the only, Chelsea Green.
You got to say it like our favorite.
Oh, I'm sorry. Chelsea Green.
The new announcer cannot get this shit right.
Nah, she can't do it. Lillian Garcia, she ain't got that sauce. Samantha, if you're watching, please come back. Baby, I miss you.
Did you see that she said
been the same since you left?
She said she didn't want to be an announcer no more. She wanted to move up in the company, and they was like, "Nah, you too good at this."
Yeah, she wanted to be a commissioner or something like that. GM.
Well, she wanted to do other things, like you know what I mean. I believe she could. I believe she could have been.
It was like, "Nah, you too good at this." So it's on Nado.
Yeah.
For the first time in history of ever.
Yes, Chelsea, we are doing this.
Chad?
I wish y'all could see my face and see.
I wish I could see your face too.
After I say this, I'm gonna log out and come back in. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out there, and y'all can argue amongst yourselves. The only choice that is
Zoe Stark.
Not at all. Nobody in the stud line. But the only right choice for this is your current world's women's champion, Miss Liv Morgan.
Goodness gracious.
I knew he was going to say that.
She's elevated. She's been world champion for like 9 months or so, whatever the case may be. And she's just been killing it. So I think she's the right choice. I'm going to log out and come back and y'all argue amongst yourselves.
You don't believe that.
He does. Yeah, that's why
he don't wholeheartedly believe that shit.
He had like bullets lined up, like in case these dudes don't start arguing.
I do need y'all to argue. It makes for better clips for me.
Cody Rhodes and Liv Morgan?
Cody Rhodes, Liv Morgan.
I feel like viewpoints.
He went to the Basura store and picked up a full size run for his picks.
He did.
This is terrible. Liv Morgan, female wrestler of the year. This is sleeveless hoodie shot right now. He's a pure villain. He's a heel. He don't believe this shit.
Cody Rhodes and Liv Morgan.
And we're talking about somebody who won their championship by not defeating the actual champion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
and we're talking about Cody Rhodes that got the championship because let's finish the story.
Because the fans told him that they didn't want to see The Rock.
Finish the story.
Liv Morgan isn't even the biggest member of her current group.
She's not.
But all right, y'all still talking about it, so it must have ruffled some feathers. But
we're flying right now. It's fucking terrible.
Back.
But she has went from being somebody that nobody really cared about to being the world champion.
You still don't care.
What do you mean?
People still care.
She had the championship before. This one was first run.
But when she held it last time, it was more like on some fluke type stuff. Now she's like Not at all. She beat Becky. She beat Becky Lynch.
But why was the belt?
No, you can't ever say
up?
clean-ish.
Clean-ish.
Did
then
she beat her clean? Yes or no?
Why didn't?
I don't really remember that far back.
Gotcha.
But she beat Becky Lynch, who's a certified Hall of Famer, and then she went on to beat Rhea Ripley a couple of times, and she's got better on the mic. She's got better in the ring.
If anything, Rhea should get it over her
for making her.
Rhea's been injured every other month
because she's a workhorse in the women's division.
The last match that Liv had was against.
No, it was a good match.
Yeah, it was a good match.
Io Sky, that was a very good match.
No. Did she just fight Dakota too?
Yeah.
They're not viable. We knew Io wasn't winning. Anyway,
Io
the female wrestler of the year is Chelsea Green. It's not up for debate. As I said earlier, when y'all poo-pooed on it, every match that she's in, she makes memorable. Her taking that ladder into the table might be one of the best moments.
So let me just ask you this, just going forward, are we picking people who only have good characters and are kind of meh in the ring, or is that what we're doing going forward? Or
wait, you think Liv is great in the ring? I'm curious.
No, I'm just asking going forward, for clarification.
So you don't think Liv is great in the ring?
No, I don't think Chelsea is good in the ring.
No?
You just said that you didn't remember Liv's match, right? when she won the belt. Yeah, those are your words.
I just got a lot going on, so I ain't really had time to really dive into that.
Excuses are tools of the, we're not even go there. The bottom line is, you remember the dumpster match. You remember the ladder match that Chelsea was in. You remember that she's the inaugural champion. Why? Because she matters. Liv is important because she stole a championship and stole Dom. She's only relevant because of Dom, and the moment she loses that belt, she's going back to which she came. So our female wrestler of the year. It's Chelsea Green. Congratulations, Chelsea, on your new title. I'm going to Disney World and much, much more.
I can't wait to see her acceptance speech. It's going to be amazing.
I still can't believe you said Liv Morgan.
No, he meant that too, and I knew what he was doing.
I definitely meant that. I believe it with all my heart. Yeah. All right, so
I don't drink no more, but I need something.